Dolores Catania reveals the one housewife she would love to see on RHONJ. While The Real Housewives of New Jersey is currently on pause after season 14, Dolores Catania reflected on which housewife from another franchise she would like to see in the future. "I'd love to see Channel IN on Jersey," Catania said on the April 21 episode of Casual Chaos with Gia Judas. Gia Judas agreed, "She's a character." Catania added, "She is so funny and painfully honest. And we need that. I'd embrace that." When Judas suggested someone from The Real Housewives of Miami, Catania told her, "I love Marisol Patton and Alexia Nipola, and Bertie Abrera, they're good." Although Catania and Ayan are on different Real Housewives franchises, the two reality stars developed a close friendship over the years. Ayan was a guest at Teresa Giudice's wedding in August 2022, where Catania served as a bridesmaid. The two reconnected while filming season 3 of The Traitors and formed an alliance as Real Housewives stars. "I was close with Dorinda, Channel, Robin, and Bob from The Biggest Loser. You become very close with people. Imagine having everything taken away from you and just having those people in your life every day," Catania told the U.S. Sun in January. As for Ayan, she shared with Peacock in March after getting eliminated, "I wasn't worried about the Bravo people because I'm very good friends with Dolores outside the show. Dolores was always looking out for me." After the divisive RHONJ season 14 finale, during which the cast was separated into two different rooms with no reunion, it's still unclear where the franchise is headed. All of them have been in contact with production, but not with any news. There's still an open line of communication, but no news on who is coming back or who is not coming back, a source told Us Weekly in February. The insider shared that producers are still invested in the show, but so far the network is putting a hold on all future plans. None of the housewives have heard anything from the network, the source revealed. Back in August 2024, another source told the Daily Mail, "There is not going to be any more filming of RHONJ for the remainder of the year. There's nothing planned. It's on ice." The cast for the new season is not going to be decided anytime soon. Casting is not something Bravo is rushing into. It's not even going to start to take form until next year, the unnamed person said. The source teased, however, there are some cast members that are less likely to come back than others based on certain events that have unfolded this past season. But for 2 or 3 cast members, it could be over for good. In the wild world of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, alliances shift like tides, table flips are practically a rite of passage, and loyalty is the ultimate currency. But in the eye of the storm, one woman remains unbothered, unwavering, and downright iconic: Dolores Catania. Whether she's restoring homes, healing hearts, or handing out no-nonsense advice with a side of protein shake, Dolores has become the steady voice of reason amidst the chaos. So when Dolores recently sat down for a tell-all podcast interview, fans were all ears, especially when she dropped a juicy little nugget that's since set Bravo fan accounts ablaze. There's one housewife from another franchise that she'd love to bring into the RHONJ fold. And no, it's not who you might think. While many might have guessed she'd pick someone like Lisa Vanderpump for her sharp wit, or Teresa's newfound BF Kyle Richards for cross-franchise chaos, Dolores had someone else in mind, someone with fire, flair, and the kind of unfiltered honesty that could go toe-to-toe with even the toughest Jersey girls. Her pick? Tamra Judge of The Real Housewives of Orange County. Tamra doesn't play games, and she'll call you out faster than you can say, "Namaste." Dolores revealed with a knowing smirk. She's a firecracker, and Jersey could use that kind of shakeup. "I respect the hell out of a woman who stands in her truth, and Tamra does just that." A cross-franchise crossover. It's not the first time fans have dreamed of an Ultimate Housewives all-star season that goes beyond tropical vacations and tequila-fueled spats. But the idea of Tamra permanently switching coasts? Now that's a concept. And it makes sense. Tamra, known for her explosive comebacks and gym-honed arms, shares a similar background with Dolores. Both are fitness junkies, both have a deep love for family, and neither is afraid to throw down when the moment calls for it. But perhaps most importantly, both have a fierce loyalty to their inner circles. until that loyalty is tested. Can you imagine Tamara walking into rails with me and Frank? Dolores laughed. It would be over. She'd take one look at the drama and say, I'm not doing this bulls asterisk asterisk, and I'd just nod because same. I've seen the show evolve through every chapter, from Caroline and Jacqueline to Siggy and Danielle. Change is good. It's needed. I'd welcome Tamara in a heartbeat because she'd understand what it means to fight for your place. And let's not forget the fireworks that could fly between Tamara and some of the existing cast. Jennifer Aydin's sarcasm meets Tamara's no-filter fury. Explosive. Rachel Fuda's cautious diplomacy versus Tamara's cut-to-the-chase attitude. Dramatic gold. Even Teresa might find herself at a loss when faced with Tamara's so-called sass. It wouldn't be about replacing anyone, Dolores clarified. It's about adding layers. We all have our dynamics, but imagine what someone like Tamara could do when dropped into our world. She'd have a field day with our family dinners. Shared values, different coasts. It's easy to forget just how much Tamara and Dolores have in common. Both are mothers who've navigated complex relationships with exes in the public eye. Both have been judged, underestimated, and labeled too tough or too much. And both wear their hearts on their sleeves, even when they'd rather not. Tamara famously fought for her son during his health issues and stood by her husband Eddie through serious heart procedures. Dolores similarly has been a steadfast presence for her children and her ex-husband Frank, even letting him move back in when he needed a place to stay. Tamara's a ride or die, and that's who I am too, Dolores said. We might come from different worlds, but our core is the same. Loyalty, family, and a whole lot of grit. Bravo, take notes. While there's no official word from Bravo on any casting shakeups, yet, Dolores' endorsement carries weight. She's one of the few housewives who's managed to remain friends with both Team Teresa and Team Melissa, has a fan base that spans all ages, and has never needed to scream to be heard, though she definitely can if she has to. And if Tamara did ever make the leap to Jersey, we can already picture the epic confessionals, glam squad debates, and protein bar-fueled arguments over meatballs. Could this be a glimpse of the future? A real Housewives multiverse where franchises overlap, alliances form across coasts, and Dolores and Tamara ride off into the chaos together in matching Range Rovers? One can dream. If it ever happens, Dolores winked, just know I called it first. With that RHONJ universe just got a little more interesting, and somewhere in the OC, Tamara's probably packing her protein powder, tossing on some heels, and whispering to herself, let's get this party started. Bravo, are you listening? Want me to write a follow-up imagining how Tamara's first dinner party with Dolores, Teresa, and Jennifer would go down? Let's get wild with it.